Tonight we've got a super cool tool to go over, and this is the 300 Supertool M from Leatherman. Now, first of all, let's go ahead and do some measurements. This comes in at your 4.5 inch mark. This is a large multi-tool, definitely a heavy duty frame. And on the outside, you see that it does have the metric and the inches as well. And one of the cool things we find right away is that you can screw a cleaning rod adapter right in there. But what if someone took a 1/4 inch bit driver, cut this down, threaded this so you could actually put a bit driver in there? I've seen someone do something similar to that. If you can make that happen and do that mod, send me some pictures on my email. I'd love to see if that works or not. Now let's go ahead and open this up, and we see right up front that this has the same plier head as the Leatherman Supertool 300 with the extra metal on the sides to make it extra heavy duty to be able to handle those tasks other multi-tool pliers cannot. And on the side we see again how it's threaded, so you can thread in those cleaning rod as well. So I like that it has the replaceable wire cutters. Leatherman makes excellent wire cutters, and then you also have this crimping spot at the bottom as well. So big fan of that as well. I've used that on my Surge and it works really well. Now on the inside is when it starts to get extra interesting, because this tool has tools on it that are on no other Leatherman. So we've got the knife, which is fairly standard, and then we've got the bit driver, and then we have got the familiar wire stripper, can opener combo tool right here. But on this side, we have the file, and then it's actually on the other side where it has the extra tool. So we have a 3-sided file. We have the lanyard, hook is not hook, but the lanyard attachment as well. And we have this 3-sided file, fine, coarse, and then the bottom as well. And it is neat that it has a bit driver, and we'll come back to why that's so special in a little bit. But on the other side is where we start seeing some cool tools. And let's start on this side. We have a super long carbon scraper, and on the tip it has a pointed part, so it's almost like an awl, a super long awl as well. So that's pretty cool. And then check this out, we have a huge thick pry bar. So that is only on this tool from what I remember. I don't think that's on any other multi-tool, and I don't think this awl is either. So the Leatherman has something maybe a little bit similar, but I don't think it's the same length. And then we have this screwdriver, and then we do have the serrated blade as well. So some really cool tools on this Leatherman Supertool 300M, the special M model. And we're not done. Let's go ahead and bring the bit driver, which is on this side, out, and let me show you another special feature. Let's lock this in, take the Leatherman bit out, and we have this, which is a sight tool. So this can change the gun sights. You fit this in here, and it has an extra function. It actually becomes a 1/4 inch bit driver as well. So I really like that they integrated both those tools in there. So for people who want to use this as a firearm maintenance tool, it's not only for those people. A lot of times what we run into as multi-tool enthusiasts is that a firearm tool isn't that practical for some of the rest of us who aren't doing that on a daily basis. So this Leatherman Supertool 300 I think is very smart in that it integrates some of those tools which are practical, but then it makes it so that you can use it for several different things, which is very cool. And then this also comes with the bits as well as the sheath pouch. And I wanted to mention that this is now $130 on Leatherman's site for this complete kit. Now the pouch is made in China. Right there you go, sheath made in China, which is unfortunate, but some people say that Leatherman's bits and or bits rather, are made in China, and the plier head is made in Mexico. I have not confirmed that, but that is sort of the word on, on Reddit, I guess you could say, or other places. Now, as far as the pouch itself, my only gripe about it is that it's too big. I feel like I wish Leatherman would have made it custom fit, but I understand that a lot of people like to use this pouch for a full, complete, like, survival kit. They want to add flashlights and pens and pry bars and all kinds of things, which is fine. But for people like me, it's just really an overkill. So I will have to find another solution for my Leatherman 300M Supertool. So there's a special slot for the sight tool / bit adapter. There's a slot right here for the bits. And then when we fold this up, it fits in here. And then to me, there's just way too much room in there. So again, I know you can cinch this down and you can Velcro it, but I still feel like it's way too much room. I really like this option, the RAE, I believe this is, metal holster, and the surge fits very snug in there, and then you can fit one side of the bit kit in here, and it's pretty much a great option. So, but again, I understand why Leatherman did it. It's just, I'm not a huge fan of all that extra room. So final thoughts on the Supertool 300M. I think it's really a great tool, and I think it's really cool to use for the civilian as well. Now, I think this was designed for the military, the M, but I feel like there's a couple tools in here that make it even more practical for the civilian. I especially like the bit driver included. I like the pry bar included, and even the awl, I'm sure that could come in handy for something as well. So I really like this tool set. Now keep tuned to the channel because I've got the Leatherman Supertool EOD in the mail, and it should arrive soon. So in the next couple days, we'll see. I might do a review on that as well. I'll see you in the next video.